Hello Pisces, welcome to your December 2018 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Before I get started, I wanted to quickly mention that I have my 2019 year ahead forecasts up on my channel, so please go and check those out. And I'm also offering a special on your own personal year ahead forecast, and those are the month by month 12-month forecasts that I do. So if you're interested, please email me gypsyinsights@gmail.com. So let's take a look at your oracles. From the Shapeshifters, you've pulled Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time. Now this one speaks about it being the right time to act. So you may have spent some time waiting for the auspicious time or the correct time, or when you're feeling that it's the right time to act. But it may be because you're fearing change, so it's led to delay, to procrastination. From the Osho Zen, you've pulled the card of schizophrenia. Now this doesn't mean the actual mental illness, it's more the Two of Swords energy. And it speaks about confusion, really. It's about being divided, split, contradictory. The whole effort of Zen is how to drop this split, this divided energy. How to drop the split personality. How to drop the divided mind of man. How to become undivided, integrated, centered, crystallized. With this one, it's about hearing voices in terms of people speaking what their mind, giving their 2 cents, their opinion. And it's also the voices that you hear, your inner narrative as well. So it's about hearing many voices, and this is causing confusion. And in this way, happiness is not possible, because unhappiness is a natural consequence of a split personality, being divided, contradictory in nature. Now, the energy around the Oracle of Mystical Moments is Butterfly Garden. This one is about curiosity, discovery, and the small moments in life. You'll see the woman here. On her head sits a butterfly, and she seems to be enjoying the situation. She's standing still, quietly, soaking in her surroundings. So with this one, it's about having many disturbances in our daily life. But there are so many possible moments that could be precious if we would just take the time to notice them, being mindful of your surroundings and paying attention. Having curiosity, asking why is that there, then making connections. It's about small observations leading to great discoveries. So some nice energy here for your reading, Pisces. We'll see where this goes. It's some interesting energy. I'm going to be using the Cat Tarot for your energy, and for the person that you're thinking about here, Pisces, I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot. So let's get started. I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to cut these cards and let's focus in. Messages here for Pisces. Let's start with the messages from the past energy and what you've brought to the table here in the past, Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling of insecurity, being unhappy with your sense of what you have achieved, not being happy with your surroundings. Let's see. There's I picked that up mainly as feelings of insecurity is what you've brought to the table in the past. Remember, it can flip, it can be vice versa. We'll get another card for past energy. And we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Something you've wished for, something that you'd hoped would come to fruition did not. There is a sense of, I feel, being unhappy with how things worked out. Also an energy here as well of being careful what you wish for some of you. Now let's take a look at the other energy of the other person and what they've brought to the table in the past here, Pisces. Temperance. And the Hierophant. Wow. It could be a Sagittarian Taurus energy here for some of you, but not all. Now Pisces, with this one, I feel it's very much an energy here of a teacher. So you may have been a mentor, that you may be involved with a mentor. It's either, I have it as someone around you, but it could flip, it could be you. That who was giving guidance, advice. There's a centeredness to this. How to become centered, and that's with the Osho Zen there of the schizophrenia card. It was about someone feeling divided, contradictory, split. So I feel that this is what you are providing advice about, or guidance, helping in some way. I have spirituality around you, a centered feeling with that Temperance card as well. Very much an energy here of keeping things in balance, not going to extremes. And I do get this Hierophant as a teaching energy. So someone teaching you the way, showing you the way. Could be a mentor, a family member, someone at work, showing you how to maintain the balance. Now when it comes to where you currently stand, let's take a look here, Pisces. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So what is it that you've put a lot of effort into that you're considering leaving or letting go of? Because I feel like there's something that hasn't paid off, something that you'd wished for, that you'd hoped would come to fruition. I feel you wanted something that was a feeling of perhaps security, stability. But I get with this one that you may be thinking of cutting your losses because you feel that it's not going to pay off, or it hasn't paid off for you in the past. And we also have the Three of Wands. So yeah, you may be considering leaving here, Pisces, thinking about expanding your options, perhaps seizing an opportunity around you. I get an energy here of actively waiting as well. So you may be putting some plans into action here, or thinking about putting some plans into action to leave something behind that hasn't worked out. Now the other person here, let's take a look at them. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, so with this one, it's about home, I feel. So it may be a family member that we're talking about here. Someone whose focus is on home at the moment. And with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it may be some instability around their home as well. Perhaps a financial issue. It seems to be a happy home. I don't pick up unhappiness here, but I do pick up some instability when it comes to the financial situation around this other person. Perhaps a family member who's trying to help you in overcome something, or to get away from something that isn't working for you. Could be a friend as well. Let's take a look. Where do you hope to stand with this in the future, Pisces? The High Priestess. Okay, so it is about becoming more in tune with your intuition, your inner wisdom, listening to that inner guide. You may be hoping to become wiser, more spiritual. Again, I get it. Some kind of spiritual teacher possibly around you who is helping you with this. And with the Eight of Wands, you're hoping to become more in tune with your intuition very soon. I feel the Eight of Wands in this instance is about quick movement. You may be communicating your inner thoughts for some as well. It may be conversations with this person. Let's take a look at where they hope to stand in the future. Okay, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it may be around an unfulfilling romance, a relationship, perhaps even a broken relationship for some. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, it seems, Pisces, that this other person maybe has their nose out of joint here. Perhaps you've done enough work on yourself here where you don't feel like you need all of the advice from this other person, because I get that it's causing them conflict. I think it's you turning down this offer that they're making to help you, maybe around a relationship that went south. Let's take a look and see how you're viewing this person, Pisces. It's a complicated energy with this one. The Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you may be viewing this other person here in terms of, well, I feel it's about letting go of the past. I also have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it's an energy of helping you deal with the past in order to renew love, to get an opportunity in your life for a romantic energy, to get that romance back in your life. But it seems to be an energy here of this person perhaps wanting to help you let go of the past, dealing with something in your past. Now, the other person's energy and how they're viewing you, Pisces, let's take a look. Three of Swords in reverse, so healing, getting over a heartbreak, perhaps getting over a third party. We also have the Empress, and so they're seeing you as quite capable of healing. The Empress, of course, is a creator, someone who can create for themselves, and that's the thing. That's what I'm picking up here. Whoever this is, it could be. I don't think it's a lover. I feel it's a friend, a family member, a mentor, someone who has a great deal of. They may be a spiritual teacher, or view themselves that way. It seems there's wisdom around this, balance within them. They seem to have a good knowledge here, and they want to share it with you, because I feel like there's something that you've been dealing with that hasn't turned out as you expected. But I get an energy around this of I actually feel like you're ready to go on by yourself. I feel the energy around this is that the other person is trying to help, but I think you've already done the inner work with the High Priestess. And you're communicating this to this other person. I don't think that they're very happy about you. Perhaps you're refusing their advice. That's what this Ace of Cups is. It's causing them a little bit of conflict. Here, there may be some hurt feelings. Yeah. I get that, because I think they're viewing you as someone who is capable of healing yourself with the Empress energy. It is a sign here that you are more than capable of achieving getting over this heartbreak, perhaps a third-party situation. I don't think that you're ungrateful. I do feel that you're grateful for what this person is trying to do here. But at the same time, I think you've got it under control, Pisces. I do. And I think that they recognise that you're moving on. You don't really need them anymore with that Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like that's a letting go of the past where you don't really need to look into it anymore. I feel like you've already done the work. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking to someone here who has been receiving support, assistance from someone after a breakup. Let's take a look at your doubts and fears here for Pisces. Got the Fool and one more. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you're fearing, I think you're fearing not seizing an opportunity. There may be a chance for a new start, a new beginning, to start fresh, to take that risk, that leap of faith, start a new way of life, but you're fearing this. You're fearing stepping into the unknown. Now, with the other person, what are they? What are their doubts and fears? Okay, what do we have? The Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So they're fearing that you're going to go back to a past situation, because we do have the Queen. You started off as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So they are aware that you've been unhappy with how things have worked out in your past, perhaps with a past partner. So they're fearing this friend, family member, mentor, spiritual person is fearing that you're going to go back to the past. Something, and be unhappy again, is what I'm getting with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Perhaps due to some insecurity, doubting yourself, doubting your ability to start fresh, to start over. Now, when it comes to your challenge here, Pisces, let's take a look. We have the Ace of Wands. So for you, it's about taking a risk, starting fresh, starting over, that creative new beginning, having that renewed passion for life. And we also have the Five of Wands in reverse. So coming out of conflict, choosing a direction, finding your zen, finding your peace. I feel that that's what this person wants for you, Pisces, is to not feel any kind of contradictory energy in yourself of wanting to go back to a past situation. I feel like their heart's in a good place. They just want you to have peace in your life. They don't want you to have conflict, because I feel like they're fearing that you're going to go back to something in the past that was not working for you. Now, when it comes to, well, let's have a look at their challenge first. The challenge for the person that Pisces is focused on. Now we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it's about coping with life's ups and downs, stress, worry, fear, anxiety. So they may have some worries of their own, or they're worried about you, or potentially both. But there's a sense here of a lot of worry to overcome. This person may have maybe going through a really that dark night of the soul energy here, finding it difficult to cope with some stress. So I feel like this other person is also going through some difficult times, although they're trying to also help you out of your situation as well. So let's take a look at the potential outcome for you, Pisces, and then we'll take this to part 2, the extended version, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. So the link for that is below in the descriptions box. So if this is resonating, please join me there. I'll be pulling out a lot more cards, and it'll be another 30 to 40 minute reading. So please join me there for the in-depth version. 7 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay. And the Empress in reverse. Lots to clarify in the extended reading. You know, I do feel there's an energy around you, Pisces, as someone who is taking action. You know, I feel for you, you're landing on your feet here as the Queen of Wands. For you, I feel like you're escaping any kind of insecurities, leaving that behind. I pick this up as escape. I get that you are finding your passion again, your enthusiasm for life, your confidence in your own abilities. And I feel for you, you're moving away from someone who's perhaps been acting like a mother energy. This could be about a mother, someone who's been helping you deal with heartbreak and getting over pain. But I feel like you're moving away from that energy because for you, well, you know, I think around you, you're really listening to your own intuition when it comes to a new start, starting over after some hard times, something that didn't work out for you in the past. Now, the potential outcome for this other person, let's take a look. We have the Emperor. Okay. Justice. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You know, well, they feel fine. They're okay. I feel like they are. I feel that it's more, the Five of Pentacles in reverse is more about you. I feel that they're happy that you're no longer feeling left out in the cold, that there's been improvements. With the Emperor and Justice here, I do feel like something is being put right. There is a feeling of organization, being able to be in control of, and I feel it's how they're viewing the situation with you, Pisces. I feel like they see that things are becoming more stable, mature. There's an energy here of responsibility, someone putting it right, and it may be going back. For some of you, it is about somebody putting it right and conditions improving. So I feel like they're happy. They're happy that conditions are improving around you. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. Interesting reading. It seems like you may have been procrastinating about making a move due to some contradictory feelings, feeling split, not sure of what to do. But I get for you with this butterfly, garden energy here of a feeling of, yes, looking at the details, but I also get with butterfly energy here of change. I get it as change, that when making a change, needed changes in your life. And looking at the details as well. But I get for you that the main thing here, Pisces, is that this person has offered you help in the past. I feel like you're moving on from the help now. You're getting better. You're listening to your intuition. Things are starting to move quickly. There seems to be a letting go of something from the past. And around this is renewal. This other person is perhaps fearing that you're slipping back into an old pattern. But I feel the challenge is here to maintain the peace and take advantage of a new beginning. And I feel that that's what you're doing. You're getting back on your feet. You're acting with confidence. And I think what you're leaving behind here with this Seven of Swords energy is feelings of insecurity and unhappiness. So lots to clarify in part 2. I hope that you join me there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. So if I don't see you there, then I wish you all the best for the rest of the year, and I hope that you continue to join me in 2019, where we're going on this journey together. I've enjoyed meeting many of you on the personal readings, so I'll be continuing that next year as well, where I hope to meet many more of you. So wishing you all the best, and I will speak to you soon, Pisces. Bye for now.